Today, I've got a simple hi-hat sequencing tip for you. Freebeat. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and be sure to check out my upcoming free live stream concert, Freebeat Live, The Next Level. It's going to be right here on YouTube. If you're watching this video, then you can tune in and watch the concert. Dates and times in the description below. I hope you're excited. We're in the middle of rehearsals right now. It's going to be a blast. Hope to see you there. Today's patron shout-out goes to Sadiq Cat. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. So earlier today, fellow synth YouTuber Bo Beats released his latest episode of the Summer of Synths, and it was a video featuring me. Very grateful to Bo for reaching out to me and wanting to collab and do this little video together. I had a lot of fun, and the video we wound up making was 3 affordable drum machines. And I will link that video in the description below if you haven't seen it yet. But in between covering those 3 different drum machines, I included a bonus drum sequencing tip in each one. And then over on Bo Beats' video, I actually commented a 4th drum sequencing tip, and that's what we're going to cover today. So it revolves around hi-hats. Now, the only prerequisites for this tip is that your drum machine that you're using has to have probability. You have to be able to set a particular step with a certain % chance to trigger. That's it. So let's set ourselves up with a very basic drum pattern here. We're just going to go 4 on the floor. There we go. And let's get a snare drum, 2 and 4. There we go. Super simple pattern. So this tip involves open hi-hats and a little trick that we can do to kind of spice up how they sound. So let's select a hi-hat. There we go. And on the model cycles here, I toggle between open and closed by using the decay knob. So with the decay up, we have an open hi-hat. And with the decay lower, we have a closed one. So let's go ahead and sequence in a couple open hi-hats. I'm just going to put them in random places here. So let's open up the hats here with the decay. For reference, I have the decay set to 70. Let's go ahead and put one. We'll put 3 in here. Cool. So that's a fun sound. There's nothing really wrong with that pattern. It sounds all right. There's definitely, in my opinion, enough sonic and rhythmic interest there to start working on the melodic section of this pattern. But I'm going to show you how to kind of spice things up on the hi-hat. So we've got these 3 open hats, right? What we want to do now is select a closed hi-hat sound. And you'll have to, do that however you switch sounds on your drum machine. And you'll want to make sure that the closed hi-hat sound chokes the open hi-hat sound. So on the cycles, how I go about that is I put in another hi-hat wherever I want the closed one to be. So we're going to add our closed hi-hats directly after each step that our open hats were on. And then on the cycles, what I do is I will parameter lock the hi-hat closed here. So I'm going to set it to 14, sure, 14, sure, and 14. That's the decay I'm setting, by the way. So now have a listen. Those are what we would call in the world of acoustic drumming hi-hat barks. It's kind of like you open the hi-hat really quick and hit it with the stick and then immediately close it. Psst. So it goes like that. And again, the way we're doing that is with an open hi-hat step, and then immediately following it is a closed hi-hat step. So now the reason we need probability is because we're actually going to set probability on all of those closed hi-hat steps, aka the steps that are closing the hi-hat after it's been opened. So I'm going to hold down on each of my closed steps, and I'm going to use the trigger conditions knob here, and you want to set it to something kind of lower, although I guess that's all personal preference, but we'll set it to 41 for that one. And let's go 33 here. And we'll go 50% there on that one. So now the probability will actually dictate how often the hi-hats open and close. So we'll have this kind of fun variant in our hi-hat barks, and it should just be a really pleasing pattern to listen to. So let's give it a shot. Yeah, cool. As you can hear, the barks happen at different times, and sometimes the hi-hat is just left wide open. Now, obviously, that doesn't sound too amazing. That's because we haven't dialed in any other parameters or, done any effects or anything like that to it. But that's not really the point of this video. I just want to lay that groundwork for you to do your own work. So let's fill out the rest of our pattern here. Let's play with our kick drum. We can have some fun, go back to the hi-hats here, and I can actually put some delay on each of the closed hi-hats. That could be fun. And that delay, of course, will not trigger unless the closed hi-hat does trigger, which those closed hats are on the chance knob, remember. It's super subtle, but I think you can hear it. Going to turn up some reverb on those two and actually turn up the delay so we can hear it. There we go. So anytime the hat closes, you get a little bit of a at the end of it. Super cool. Going to take track 4 and give us another snare drum track here. There we go. I'm going to put that directly on step 4 just because I can. And we're going to tell it to trigger the 4th time every 4 measures. Perfect. Nice. Again, we're all building around those randomly opening and closing hi-hats. Speaking of those hi-hats, let's go back to track 3, which is our hi-hat track, and let's go to the LFO, and I'm going to set it to pan, just to see what kind of fun effect that'll have. Set our depth to, I don't know, 50, 49.2, sure. Then I'll play with the speed of it as the pattern is going. Yeah, that sounds great. And remember, if you're not happy with the amount of times that the hi-hats are staying open, you can actually increase the trigger chance a bit. The more we increase the trigger chance on the second hi-hat hit of each pairing, the closed hit, it will actually increase the probability that the hats close and give us that bark. Couple more closed hats in there. Yeah, there you go. And of course, you're just free to run like I just did there and start making whatever changes you want. It's just a really great way to come up with a little bit different sounding of a hi-hat pattern, which can then inspire you to, go from there. So I do hope you found this video informative or at least entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. New content every single day. I sure appreciate you watching that content. Another shout out to Bo for letting me be part of the Summer of Synth. That was a lot of fun. Again, that video is linked down below if you haven't seen it yet. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.